That's right, I'm prepared for you this time. Maybe not fully prepared, but nonetheless. Today, we're gonna be talking, we're gonna be discussing. We're gonna be discussing the very well-known recent movie that has released. I myself, along with my bestest homies, we gotta watch this movie. It was so epic. Let me tell you about this movie. Oh, and by the way, if you're planning on watching this movie, this is a disclaimer. Spoilers ahead. Buckle up, bud, because anyways. So, this movie opens up with roar. It's describing I should probably tell you what the movie is. The movie is known as the very famous relative to the Croods. This movie was a banger, let me tell ya. But if you thought that movie was a banger, you're gonna love Croods 2, especially if you're a monkey lover. And yet again, don't watch this video if you haven't seen the Croods 2. Or you can continue watching and I'll just tell you the literal basics of the Croods 2. So, the Croods 2, it opens up with a vast volcanic valley. They're going on a journey across lands, different lands. They're exploring them because they've never seen them. And the first shot is they're in this volcanic valley. And Eep, the female, the Grug's daughter, is madly in love with this person. His name is Guy. Guy, he's a little bit of a type of guy, you know? Those types of guys, they're real cringe. Anyways. Oh, and by the way, I ain't gonna do that jumpy thing where I, turn into it. Change my clothes, because I'm out of that phase. I would never do that again, guys. Then I go. I gotta do it again. Let's just do it, baby. What the? Oh, well, we can get rid of the shirt. It's kind of cringe, not gonna lie. Guess I won't be doing a transformation today. But anyways, as I was saying, massive volcanic region. They're getting chased by these weird creatures. They're like, and they're catching up to them, you know what I mean? And they like about to kill them, right? But they don't, you know what I mean? They get away just in time. They get away just in time. But okay, none of that made sense. Let me break that down. So, they're in the valley, right? They're getting chased by these, like, kangaroo dillos, which is like a kangaroo armadillo, you know? They're like, going down the mountain straight for the tiger. Oh yeah, they're riding on the back of a tiger. But anyways, so, it keeps going over these different biomes. Like, if you don't know what a biome is, it's basically just different land masses, you know what I mean? They just keep going over biome after biome after biome. There's like a volcano biome, a water biome, there's like a jungle. And then, but all throughout those biomes, Eep and the guy, they're all like, I love you. And then the guy's like, hey. So Grug overhears them in the night. Guy's all like, hey, Eep, yeah, you know, like, get a house and get married or something. Yeah. And then Grug. So that's what happens in the first section. Grug wanders off during the nighttime and he's just walking away. He's all disappointed and he's like, bruh. And he finds this gigantic wall. Ginormous. It's like at least 20 feet, 500 feet tall. Gotta say, it's pretty huge. Grug gets an idea. He's like, if I'm a good dad, I'll get to keep my daughter from Guy. That's pretty much the plot. So, he's like, guys, you'll never find what I found. And all the other guys are like, they like throw stuff at Grug. And Grug's like dead, bro. But then he gets up, he's like, don't worry about it. Hey, never be sorry for an effective kill circle. Me and my friend are like, dude. So they go to the wall, and he just like, boom, punches the wall, and boom, boom, and it like all explodes, like, just like a nice little perfect hole for all of them to fit through. And the grandmas are like, that's it, I've had it. And then she climbs into the tiger's mouth, and then she climbs out. I don't get that section. That part was weird. But anyway, they're on the other side of the gigantic wall. And on the other side of the gigantic wall is a bunch of food. Gazillion food, in fact. So much food, not even I would know what to do with that much food. So what do? They're like, welcome to our new home. And then before they can let Gru finish talking, they're all they're just eating like a bunch of pigs. This is where it gets interesting. They are all laying on the floor, and at this point I'm like, this movie's pretty cringe, right, bro? Yeah, bro, this movie's kind of pretty cringe. But then they all say, oh, I'm so full. Oh, like so full, right? But Grug looks up, he sees banana. Sees the banana. So he says, oh, banana. And he flies up to the banana. And he tries to grab it. But right before he can get the banana, let's go. Blinding! Right, so there I was watching the movie. And all of a sudden the movie got really interesting because Grug was talking about banana equal monkey. I was like, whoa, monkey banana. This movie kind of cool, right, bro? So that's when the movie got interesting. So there they are. They're all just wabba domba wing bing bop. They get captured in a big net. That's a fun noise. These people walk up. They're like, and then Thunk is like, he's the cool one, other than Grug, you know. Grug, if you're watching this, Grug, I love you, bro. Me and my friend are huge fans. Anyways, so they the people that captured them didn't mean to capture them. They thought they were animals, but they're like cave people. I hated those people so much. But in the end, they became good, I guess. Okay, people, can you speak human? Yes. And so they speak human, and they end up letting them follow them around their house. And they're like, welcome to our house. And it's a massive tree. And Grug's like, it's a little big, isn't it? Grug, the whole family, they're all like, let's go. But Grug, he's like, no. What about us? What about our family? No. And Grug's just like, I want banana. So they all go into this house, right? And they're all like, one guy, his name is like something Betterman. And he's like, we only have one rule. Don't eat the bananas. And at this point, I'm like, I'm gonna be a little flustered. So the movie progresses, and they all go to these separate rooms, and they're not used to this, right? They're usually used to like sleeping in a human pile, if you will. And so they get to their separate rooms, and Eep's like, is this what a house is? And then guy's like, yeah, it's a little far. And they're like in love, but then the Bettermans have a daughter, right? And apparently the daughter has known Guy forever. And the Bettermans are like, we need the Guy to love our daughter. And then the mom's like, so yeah, very creepy family. The daughter's okay, she's fine, she's nice, I guess. But then the Bettermans wake up Guy first from all the other people. Guy's like, I need to wake up. 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 Eve. Oh no. And they're like, they're on this bridge, right? Guy's here, and the Betterman's daughter, I forgot her name. Here, I think it's Heather or something. So Guy's like walking on the bridge. He's like, brr, 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 brr. The daughter's like, brr, 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 brr. And then boom, they crash into each other, and they're like, "Oh, hey, how's it going?
Good, how you doing?"
And then it's just pretty much the plot, and then boom, the good stuff starts happening. Rug walks down to the beach. He's all depressed, right? And I think Thunk was there, but like Thunk threw something at like a chicken seal's eye, and it was like anyways, so throughout the movie Grug's like, I want to eat a banana, and then Phil Betterman or whatever his freaking name is, he's all, no, do not eat a banana. He punches Grug in the face or something. Grug pulls a shotgun on him, and they go into this man cave, right? Phil Betterman says it's his man cave, and it's like pretty much a sauna in a cave, and they're like, it's like really hot in here. Grug says that, and he has like a pelt like on his chest, but it's just his chest hair, so it's really funny. Since Grug is like apparently hallucinating from the heat, Phil's all like, I'm just gonna call him Phil, I guess. Phil's like, hey Grug, what if Guy stayed here with our daughter? That's a good idea, Phil. That's pretty much what happened. Not gonna freaking lie. They go back to the treehouse. They're walking, go up, and then they are eating dinner, right? And then, oh yeah, and at this point, Grug's wife, of which I also forgot her name, she's hanging out with the girl, the mom Betterman, you know, and they're walking, and then the mom really hates all of them. She's like, why don't you guys just leave? And so she gives the mom a gift basket, right? And the mom's like, flies right over the gate, the giant wall. And also, yeah, I almost forgot. Somewhere in that, in there, Eep takes the girl, like the daughter, and because she's not allowed to go outside the walls, and they jump over the wall with their cat, who can apparently jump over walls. What? Yeah, it jumps over the wall, which is like 500 feet. The cat can jump 500 feet. What? So yeah, they go on an adventure, and then she gets stung by a bee right through her hand, and her hand's like, it was pretty weird, not gonna lie. But this is where it all goes down. Grug and whatever her name is, Grug's wife, Grug is so sad, he's like, let's do the one thing they told us not to. And they eat all the bananas. They eat all the bananas. Every single one. We soon find out why Phil didn't want them to eat the bananas. Goes over a little flashback, they eat dinner, and then one of them gets super mad, and he's like, yeah. Then it gets really funny. Who's that? Get off my lawn! This is where it gets out of hand. the Bettermans are like, get off my property. And that really tied in right into that section. But then he notices that they ate all the bananas. And so once all the bananas are gone, what they don't realize, what Grug and whatever Grug's wife, what they don't realize is they weren't supposed to eat the bananas. You know why? The monkeys. You see, Phil Betterman was feeding the monkeys so that they would keep their house safe. But since Grug ate all the bananas, there's nothing to protect them. And since there was nothing to protect them, the monkeys came, they took them. They took them to a faraway place. I call it Monkeyville. And so in Monkeyville, there's a bunch of monkeys. There's a lot of monkeys. I'll show a really funny monkey up on here. You wouldn't understand, but you know. Anyways, so yeah, there's that monkey. There they are. They took Grug. They took Guy. They took Phil. They took those three guys, I think. And I think that's all. Yeah, and Grug's all like, oh no, Guy's all like, I hate these people. And then Phil's like, and so meanwhile, all the other girls plus Thunk, they all go in and they're like, we gotta save her. And then the mom's like, they go to a place, right? And they find these spider wolves. And they're pretty cool, I guess. Didn't really find them that cool, though. Oh, also, the monkeys, yeah, they're cool. So, yeah, the monkeys are so crazy. So, yeah, the monkeys, they tell their backstory. The reason why they need the bananas is because they feed the bananas to the giant monster, who is also a gigantic monkey, pretty much, King Kong. He got spikes on his back for some reason, I don't know why. But Eep and Guy, through the power of love, killed the giant monkey. Movie over. And anyways, guys, thank you very, very much for watching the video. I hope you have a very good day.